Hello.
Hi.
Hello, welcome back to The Crew. This is your host, Matthew J-Man Jarvis, here with Momo and Jakarva. Goat's back, and we have a new guest.
Hi. You have to be closer to
Closer to
the
the
mic.
mic.
Hi.
Is the mic
There we go.
is her mic on?
Yeah, her mic is on. She just wasn't close
All
enough.
5 are on.
Okay, good now.
Okay. So, for today's topics, we will be talking about Jurassic World. You have been waiting for this one.
Is it all like Jurassic Park and Jurassic World, or is it?
We'll talk
just
about
the
we'll
one?
talk about Jurassic World, and then we'll probably go off talking about more on Jurassic Park. And then after that, if we can stay on subject, I want to talk more about.
I was checking something real quick. I was in
Bull.
I want to talk more about Telltale Games.
I'm
Oh.
sad.
Wait, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. So starting off,
Are we streaming on
for those,
Twitch?
yeah, we're streaming.
Okay, I was making sure. Like, I was
Pay
Are you
attention.
sure
Yeah.
about that?
Pay
Yeah.
attention to the chat then.
The stream is super laggy. Anyway, so we've all seen Jurassic World, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, it's been out for a while. This is spoilers coming up. So if
Always.
you don't want to listen, well,
Don't
turn
listen.
off your
Bad.
ears.
Turn off your ears.
If you
Just
don't want to
walk away.
Don't listen.
So just to get off the first spoiler, that Indoraptor, what'd you guys think?
That was pretty.
I
freaking cool
think
looking.
in the reboots, that's the best dinosaur they've had. The best looking, I mean. It's a horrible decision to try and make. Like, that's just everyone's. It's a bad decision. Bad decision. But the use of practical effects and CGI, I thought was really nice.
I believe wasn't that a puppet? Because I know
It
in
was-
this movie they
it
used
was
a
half
lot
puppet.
more puppets.
It was half puppet because everyone's biggest problem with Jurassic World, like the first one, was that it was all CGI and it didn't look good. The Indoraptor has, it was like puppet arms and a head. They added like the rest of the body, depending on what it was, with CGI.
Yeah. Did you introduce yourself yet? I'm just
No.
realizing that now.
Oh, I'm Marissa.
There we go.
Good.
You said hi, and it just hit me. Did she say her name yet?
Well, you could always have a radio name.
We
and
always-
everything too.
Every start needs to be derailed somehow.
Yes.
We're all a mess.
Yeah.
Foxy. Fox
Foxy.
versus
Foxy
Fox.
lady.
Yes, Foxy lady.
That's her name on Roblox.
So can we actually talk about the Endoraptor
Yes,
in
let's-
detail?
Yeah, we can talk.
Okay.
Yeah,
There's one
it's
thing-
a spoiler episode.
Yes, spoiler thing. Here's the thing. I liked the I-Rex way better
True.
than that from the first Jurassic World.
oh,
haven't
the
seen it.
Indominus.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, the
Here-
gigantic one.
Yeah. With my reasoning being
That was dumb.
that dinosaur made more sense.
Why?
Okay, so they specifically in the first movie, spoilers for the two movies.
We're
The
talking about
I know.
just Jurassic.
The Indominus Rex was made from different parts of each different dinosaur. It was a hybrid of various dinosaurs.
It was a mutt.
Yes.
Here's Mutt.
The Indoraptor was made specifically to hunt. It was to be trained, sold.
as a military weapon.
Yes.
I had that's one of the points I was conflicting with the movie was that they showed that having a rifle, pointing the red laser on somebody and then doing the whistle thing.
Yes.
Why wouldn't they just
make a gun?
If you're at that point, at that range, at someone that you wanted to go down with, why not just shoot?
Exactly. Oh yeah, I was going to
Because
bring
they
that
want
up.
them to suffer.
Well, no,
I
that's not the
guess.
thing. Well, it's like, you have the ultimate hunter. Okay, but what's the point of having a dinosaur when you're already that close with a gun?
Exactly.
I mean, you can miss.
These are the... But you have to aim with the laser point.
You're already on target.
These are the dumbest villains.
It's easier to carry
we
around a
have.
laser pointer than it is to carry around.
Like, well, no, they're not dumb. They make dinosaurs. Practical use. These are the Doofenshmirtz
The
of
Doofenshmirtz.
ingenious
Doofenshmirtz
plans,
Evil
but
Incorporated.
they have ingenious plans, but when it goes into effect, it just doesn't make sense.
Just kind of flops. Like, the idea was all right, but like,
Why not have okay, instead of it being a red laser pointer that you point on somebody for it to go have a meal with, instead you wear a flashing red like device that tells the dinosaur just don't eat that. And all the soldiers that are controlling it have these on them, so that way when they go to the battlefield, the dinosaur just gets everything else. That's not
See,
them.
I would have gone with if you're going to like have a gun, I would say maybe some sort of tracker, like bless you.
Shut.
Like okay, so like maybe a tracker like the red light.
Yeah.
Like what if the red light like left some like a trace on whatever its target? Like cuz in the movie you have to focus, then shoot, then it would go after it.
Right.
If the light had left a trace for it to track, like say if it's a moving target, you only need to touch it, like have it touch the target once, and then it's know where it's going. That would have made way more sense.
How would they accomplish that though?
It's a science movie. Like I'm sure they can think of some stupid pseudoscience.
Pseudo. Speaking
Hello,
of
Maddie.
pseudo,
Hello.
come
we
join.
We have a friend.
Pseudoscience bingo.
Stop
Ooh.
inviting people to
Sorry.
my show.
Yeah, it's not your show.
Oh, Maddie, I like your necklace.
It's a
Oh, that's
necklace.
cute. I like it.
She made it.
Yeah, too bad the chat can't see what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're probably
It's
like,
really
what
pretty
the
and
heck?
ruffly.
I hope-
Well, kinda. You
It's
can
got a
kinda
key.
see it.
I hope all you at home that are listening to this can see what we're talking about.
Visualize
Kind
it in
of.
your
How many
mind.
viewers do you have right now?
Your
At least-
mind hole.
Viewers, we don't have any, I don't think.
There's people out listening
Well,
to
that's-
us.
Well,
that's
there's people
sobering.
listening, yeah.
Carlo, shut.
All they need to do is walk out through the window.
Anyway.
My
Science stilettos.
Stilettos.
Oh, for all of you that don't know what's going on, we are having a science bingo,
Sci-fi
pseudoscience
social.
bingo,
Yep, at the Sci-Fi
Yep,
Social.
at the
Basically
Sci-Fi
stuff that
Social
isn't
today.
real science in science
my God.
movies.
and today will be
Science.
we're watching Ant-Man today, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I sadly cannot join.
we're trying to.
Oh, you can't.
He's got
Was it-
class at 4
Yeah, it started
Oh, yeah,
4
that's
till
right.
5:15.
Sucks to suck.
It does, yes.
Rich, are you gonna join?
Sure, I could join. I don't see why not.
Anyway, back to the dinosaurs.
Yeah. Darn.
The so yeah, I like the Indominus Rex as crazy and dumb as a dinosaur as that one was. And I still loved it.
I
Like,
think it was really
pretty
stupid.
cool. I come on, like they made a dinosaur specifically just to be cool, and it was pretty cool.
And it turned around and bit him in the butt.
I know, but
Yeah.
come on,
Like-
it's Jurassic World. That was to be expected.
Okay, but like, let's make a super hybrid dinosaur. What are we gonna give it? Oh, we're gonna give it this. We're gonna give it amphibious things. Oh, it can cloak, so we don't know. It can change its body heat. So all of our trackers that we have in its in its habitat, it's like, oh yeah, we track body heat, we track movement, we track visuals. You give it everything to trick all of those. Where did it go? How did it get out? Opens door, then it gets out. It's like these people are really dumb for as smart as they are. First off, but like, who goes, I'm gonna make a dinosaur that can just confuse the hell out of me and like make me just
Look like an idiot.
yeah.
But the funny
Well,
part is,
Mike. Well, oh, sorry. Go on.
but the funny part is, they had to let the T-Rex go and kill it.
Yeah,
They
can we
literally
talk
let
about
the
the
T-Rex
go and
beat
kill
it?
Here's the thing. No, not just the T-Rex. It was going to lose until Blue came to help.
Yeah.
So
Blue.
for the Indominus Rex is part part raptor, part T-Rex.
It's part everything.
It talked to the raptors and turned them against everyone.
And then Blue's
Why
like, no.
didn't it talk to the T-Rex and turn that on everyone? It's part T-Rex.
Because
I mean,
she's a
I know-
strong, independent dinosaur who doesn't need anyone to control her.
She don't need
So
no
were
man.
the raptors.
I mean,
And then Blue just, for some reason, oh yeah, he fed me once. And then,
no. What it was is that Owen was the alpha of the raptors before the Indominus.
that's a bit iffy, only because they still attacked him.
By
Right.
technicality, though, he was the alpha for a small period of time. So, like, there was that, what am I going to do here? Like, there was a toss-up whether she was going to eat him or not.
I think like halfway through directing, they're like, we still want people to like Blue. She can sell toys. make her good.
Make her a good,
I love
a good
Blue.
dinosaur.
She's awesome.
So cute.
Also, I just want to touch on the end of the movie real quick when they said,
Hold on,
"Oh,
let's save that for after this because I have a question for all of you before we stray away from this.
okay,
So like both dinosaurs, one was meant to like hunt and kill. The other one was made just to be parts of different dinosaurs. If you could make your own dinosaur, like hybrid, what would
Huh.
you make that?
Ooh.
Mine would be a mix of a T-Rex and a pterodactyl.
Oh, that'd be an interesting. So wait, are you saying would it have tiny arms and big wings, or would it have tiny wings and like huge arms?
It would
I would-
have big wings.
Big wings.
Are you okay? This wasn't a joke. Are we just going?
Imagining what I'd make.
I'd make an Indominus Rex / pterodactyl.
Pterodactyl.
Being moved.
Pterodactyl. Or triceratops.
I would just take a velociraptor and mix it with a brachiosaur, and all I could think of is just a regular raptor with an excessively long neck.
What I would love to make, only because like,
It seems interesting.
what's the I
It's
can
a giraffe.
It's a giraffe.
It attacks by sweeping its neck against
Yes.
just clubbing you.
see what I would love to make. What's the one in the water? The really big one.
The Allosaur?
That's what it's called.
An Allosaurus or something?
I would take the Allosaurus and like crossbreed it with a pterodactyl.
Ooh.
Why?
Hold on, make it smaller in size. And since this is like hybrids and it's possible because
Science.
stupid science,
Not my phone.
make it an herbivore. So I hear
What is
phone
that?
telephones.
Jeremiah.
Is Jeremiah's phone picking? Are we picking up his phone?
The door is slightly ajar.
Let's fix that.
There we go.
All right.
Okay, there we go.
Distractions aside.
Okay,
Wait, hold up. What was the one dinosaur from Fallen Kingdom? What was it?
that one.
The-
Yes, that
The
one.
crazy one?
No, the one that was like the one with the lasers and the what was the
That
name?
was
Oh,
the
Indoraptor.
Indoraptor.
And the raptor, and what was the one from the first one?
The Indominus
The
Rex.
Indominus-
Endo
Rex.
and Dominus. What if you just cross those two together?
And
I mean,
I'm pretty sure
that's
that's
more
part
of
of
the
what
same.
happened. Getting the name, they had to have crossed some DNA there.
Oh yeah,
Right.
no,
Yeah.
They made it more raptor, though.
The Indoraptor was basically the majority raptor, but took all like the best hunting parts from other dinosaurs.
Right.
Whoa.
But the yeah, so like I would get the what's it called again?
Which one? Oh, the Allosaurus. I think it's the
Allosaurus.
Allosaurus.
The big fish
I
one.
like it. The one that's
okay,
got,
so like
the
I would make it like first of all, it can swim and it can fly, and just to be safe, make it an herbivore, only eat plants.
So it doesn't eat everybody.
and like, come on, how cool of a pet that would be, you
So
know?
that's
Yeah.
just the dolphins of dinosaurs.
A flying dolphin.
Flying dolphin.
okay, that would be cool.
Yeah, see, I know what to do, and that's make sure it doesn't eat meat. We are meat.
Tiny side note, still on dinosaurs. Did you see there was a post recently? Oh yeah, scientists are 3 years away from bringing back dinosaurs, and I'm over here like there's literally
What?
5 movies on why that's a bad idea.
Right.
well,
Don't do it.
Well, actually, we can learn from those movies, and we know what not to do.
You know, ain't nobody gonna learn from those
Hold up.
movies.
Jurassic World learned from Jurassic Park, and look where that got it.
Yeah, it made it worse.
Well, that's because they hired what's the scientist's name?
Oh, I don't remember.
The
Dorphin? I don't
Dorphin.
Dorphin.
Let's go with Dorphin.
Some weird name.
Was it Woo?
I think so.
I think it was Woo.
Well, don't hire Woo.
That's
That's
fair.
all we need to do.
Oh.
Don't hire Woo.
Yeah.
He's the evil.
Get some independent scientists that know what they're doing. You okay?
Yeah, I'm just
Indie developer
Okay.
scientists.
Yeah, just get
But, like-
some indie scientists and
Indies.
indie scientists, and they'll make the Indosaurs, and
the Indiesaurus.
just make everything an herbivore. It's that simple.
Yeah. Why not just bring back herbivores? No, we gotta have T-Rex. We gotta have
Or just
Velociraptors,
make
we
the
gotta
T-Rex
have-
an herbivore. Like, if it's science that we can alter how they act, we can change their diet.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I feel like they only want them back just because they want to see a giant dinosaur walking in their face.
They
Also-
want to finally see how they lived
Yeah.
because
So-
it's all speculation. They want to see how they lived, and I'm just over here. It's like sure, but do that with the ones that won't kill everybody when they get out.
Yeah.
Here's one
Yeah.
thing though. Just when we bring back dinosaurs, when we
When,
know
yeah.
how they live, then what? It's like great. We now have this knowledge that does nothing for us.
It's just people
Unless-
wanting to go. Oh, see, I was right.
Okay.
I have a thought. What if we crossbred the endosaur and the chicken?
It'd be like inbreeding.
The chicken is so tiny though.
They're not relative. Then it wouldn't be relative.
Oh, I guess.
They have
No, it's
feathers.
Through
still
years and years and years of evolution.
They have
still the same
feathers.
line.
They have feathers though.
Dinosaurs
I wanna
actually
make a-
had feathers.
I want to make
There
a
are a
big
few
bird.
that had feathers.
Dinosaurs actually had
we
feathers.
know what? There you go. We'd get Big Bird.
Big bird.
We,
Big bird.
That was a very good
that,
killer.
answers your question.
Sunny day.
So, did you have a dinosaur? What would you?
I'd probably do a T-Rex
Hybrid.
and the one with the humongous neck. Long neck.
A long neck?
Long neck.
Brachiosaur, I think.
Yeah.
The vegetarian.
What's the one with the long neck?
So
the long
basically a
neck?
big version of what I made.
Yeah, basically. It'd be a T-Rex.
Make another
She wants to make a
giraffe.
giant version
What
of
it-
what I made.
Yeah.
I'm just
Except, hold on.
Right.
Instead of having, like,
That-
yeah,
that
and
sounds
he'd
terrible.
have an
He's got-
extremely long neck.
He's got
Hold
a
on.
big head and a
Big
thin
Bird's
neck.
Hold on, no.
Okay,
He'd
now I'm
have-
imagining
guys,
that.
be quiet.
Well, wait, he
It's
couldn't.
Yeah.
funny.
He couldn't hold his head up. He's got little arms.
He got big head and little arms. And
I just see it moving back and forth like a snake or something in air, and just tiny little arms going.
Yes.
No,
Yes.
I'm pretty
See, mine
sure
at least has a little bit of arms.
Nope. He'd be just like,
mine can fly and swim.
Be limp.
Can you also
What?
crossbreed to have that one a long neck too?
Wait, can I put the Allosaurus in with
I
mine?
just wanted to make a plane. Oh, that's just the dinosaur plane.
There's already a dinosaur train.
Just-
Uh,
all right.
okay. we need to draw
Okay.
these dinosaurs.
yes.
Yeah.
So I think we got our dinosaurs.
bad drawer.
You
You want-
wanted to talk about the ending
Oh,
Oh.
yes.
Fallen
Which
Kingdom.
ending, though?
to Fallen Kingdom.
The Fallen King. They were like the people, and that guy on the speaker in the court, whatever. Was like, people, we're living with dinosaurs now,
Oh.
and like they don't realize that we could just kill them all.
Yeah. They said they were
No,
here
in
before.
Fallen Kingdom?
They were here before
Or the
us, and
first
if we're
movie
not
or the
careful,
second one?
they'll be here after us. And that's what
We could just kill them.
Jeff Goldblum said in the second one.
I love Jeff Goldblum.
We just take a missile
But
to a
here's the thing,
T-Rex's
what,
head.
wasn't it
Try.
like 11? No, 12 because the big water one, they don't know about that. So yeah, 12 are still out there. Do they think that 70 billion people out in the world
No, they
can't handle
they
11 dinosaurs?
they released the ones from the house that were in the cages.
No,
Well,
yeah,
that's
that
the
was like
second
11
movie.
of
We're
them.
talking about
11.
the first one, right?
Yeah.
Or are we talking about the second one?
Second one.
Actually,
I wanted
there-
something to happen with the Allosaurus during the second one. They just never talked about it.
That was
It's
at the
like-
beginning scene, wasn't it?
well,
Was that the beginning?
that was
yeah,
where
at
they
the
were
very beginning. Remember the guys in the
I wasn't
submarine
sure if
that
that
get
was
chomped?
the end of the first
they
one.
were
or
trying
was
to
it-
get the bone.
He was left at the park, and then in the beginning they opened the doors and he
Yeah,
got
he
out.
was like,
Right.
like
He was
nothing
like
happened.
later-
I
he
expected
was like
there to
later
be
Gator.
some, like, stuff.
Oh, actually, no. There's a lot more dinosaurs than we thought because remember the pterodactyls
Oh, yeah.
from the first one? They flew out. Not all of them stayed in the park.
No.
It's true.
Yeah, they would fly out to other.
Why didn't they
other
make a
places across the
megalodon? Is
world.
my other question.
Hmm?
Why didn't they make a megalodon?
I think that would be going. I think even then they knew that'd be going too far. They settled for the
Well, if-
allosaur.
But if
Yeah.
it got out, it wouldn't survive. There's not enough to feed it.
Not unless they were
But
like. With
imagine the destruction that thing would cause, though.
Not unless it was like with the endosaur and they improved it.
Man, I'm one of those people that would really love to just see
You wanna
Megalodon
give-
actually still
you wanna
exist.
give
But
per-
Maddie's thrown the science at me over and over, and it's like, listen, let me have my dreams.
Could it live?
No, theoretically, like, I'm one of those crazy people. It's like, I mean, it might, but like, theoretically,
You know,
there's
how
not
much-
enough to feed it.
But isn't there like a certain amount of the like parts like? Don't we only know like 30% of the ocean? Like,
If that
that's
much.
discovered.
Are you talking about like the depths of it?
Like the entirety of the
It
world.
was a shallow
how much?
water
how
dweller,
much?
though.
It could,
As
but,
shallow as it could get.
but it couldn't it adapt?
That's what I say. But like,
Wouldn't it
people are
be
like,
like-
nah, there's not enough in the world to feed it. And I'm like,
Well, like how? No, we haven't discovered every part of the ocean yet.
True.
I
So
feel
just
like-
like go to
Exactly.
the middle of the Atlantic, drop in a megalodon, see what happens.
I feel like it would be able to survive just because of the fact most of the world is
Get
water.
closer to the mic.
You're closer to mic.
Like most of the world is water, and
It's just a
there
matter
is still
of-
a lot of fish.
Was
it's
it?
a matter
Yeah.
of the stuff that it ate specifically, though, started dying out. So
Oh,
that's what
yeah.
we're like. Like then
Well,
the stuff
it was
isn't.
really
We just
sharks.
Did we? One thing
We just make it a vegetarian.
Give it to sharks though.
do we know like how much it would need to eat? Because there are animals that like eat in big chunks, and then
There've
they
been
just.
a couple of scientists who've actually done like the research on it.
Do we know like how much a megalodon should eat for it to survive?
Maddie, look it up.
She's gone.
Ah,
It's probably like,
Window lady's gone.
it's probably like a lot of pounds of like.
it depends on the size of the
The
megalodon.
the amount of
too, though.
calories it needs.
Oh, because it's like the. I'm trying to think of a good example for this. Like, okay, like say how an animal goes into hibernation.
Okay.
Yeah.
They eat a
eats a
lot,
certain
then they
amount.
sleep away.
Yeah.
How much does a megalodon eat before it needs to,
How many calories does
hungry
it need
again.
to consume before it just zones out?
I don't know. I'm
But
gonna
either way,
look this up.
we shouldn't have Dr. Wu have like
Yeah, don't let
have
him
the tech-
anywhere near that.
anywhere near
No.
that.
I know he's getting. I know he's getting sweaty just hearing about it.
Now,
Woo woo choo.
now, just imagine a flying megalodon. Yeah, he'll have
Oh,
enough
no.
food.
That
He'll have
seems like a
enough.
I want
disaster.
it.
That would kill us all.
Oh, he'd get a
Now if
missile.
it's a vegetarian.
Just
No.
make it. He'd eat all the trees.
Eat all the trees and like everything else.
Wait,
He
that
would-
would,
he would
still
eat the
kill us because we
trees.
need oxygen.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'd still die.
Wait, a flying megalodon would eat the trees?
If we made
If
it,
it was a vegetarian.
Perfect.
Oh,
was a
it would just be that
vegetarian.
aggressive.
Yeah.
I'd rather for us to eat the fish.
So yeah, and the ending to that when when I first saw it with me and my friends, you guys all know Doug, right? Doug is a friend of ours. Doug was on here last week. If you remember him,
I do
if
not.
you could hear him.
No.
When the little
Bless you.
girl
Shut up.
Okay.
opened the door to let free all the dinosaurs that are now roaming the earth,
Yeah.
he jumped up and yelled, "Yes!" I think I was the only one that said no. Do you know what she had brought upon the world?
I agree. I
She's
would have.
just like, they're like me, so I have to free them. It's like, no, you don't.
You're
20
also,
years.
Hey, guess what? You're also like us, of the human species.
I was very dissatisfied with the ending. Yeah.
Remember the big one that just tried to eat you?
Yeah.
Oh, what's
Remember
up?
how they almost died?
I looked up megalodons.
Okay.
So, how much did a megalodon have to eat? It would have eaten turtles, seals, and even the largest whales. Megalodon may have needed over 2,500 pounds of flesh a day to stay healthy.
A
Oh my
day?
God.
A day.
Ooh.
Jesus Christ.
Well, then it probably wouldn't. Our whale population would go down very fast
Oh,
It
yeah.
wouldn't
Oh, yeah.
exist.
after a week.
The ocean would turn to blood.
Well, hold on.
I saw one that were like 100 feet
wait,
long.
125 pounds?
2,500 pounds.
100 pounds. How much does a whale?
2,500
How much
pounds.
does a whale? Like, just say a humpback, just the biggest one off the top of my head.
All right.
How much does that weigh? 'Cause maybe the humpbacks would go first.
Maybe. Yeah.
2.
2 pounds.
200.
2.
Why is this a common go? Oh.
What is this?
66,000 pounds.
So just throw out a couple of humpbacks and it'll be fine.
Well, I
Not
mean, if it has
even-
to eat 2,500 pounds a day, one humpback would last for a while.
hmm
Huh.
Maybe they won't go extinct. Not
Well,
sure.
then again,
Then again, they aren't the best food rationers.
it's
Yeah.
not going to be like, oh, I got to
Big
ration
fish
this
gonna
out.
be numb.
Yeah, it's going to go on instinct, like, I need to eat.
Big fish
Yeah.
go numb.
It just goes. Rah, 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 rah.
Our chat is surprisingly small today.
It's quiet. It's very
Any
quiet.
chat at all?
No.
Where's Spike?
Mwah. Mwah.
Not here.
Mwah.
Anyway. So, yeah, what did you guys think of that ending? Should she have freed them?
No.
No.
No?
When she was moving that hand to the button, I would have been, no, get your hand away from that.
Part of me was like, yes, girl. And
I-
the other part was like, wait a second. You're letting everything
like-
out.
Yeah.
No.
When Chris Pratt, I don't know the character's name, so I'm just going to call him Chris
Owen.
Pratt. Owen.
Chris Pratt.
I'm still going to call him Chris.
Kiss brat.
Chris
Now I'll call
Pratt.
him Owen. When Owen, he should have snapped right then and there. He knew
Who would've
what
like,
was
no.
go- He knew not to press the button. The scientist lady knew not to press it, and not one of them be like, "What are you doing?" Not one.
They're like, okay.
They were
No,
like-
they're just like.
They're
eh.
just like, "Oh no."
Oh no.
I mean, yes, that's a good reaction, but
They're like
you're
me.
not yelling at the one that had brought, like she unleashed the Kraken.
Like, yeah, my soul hurt because look at all these poor dinosaurs. They're trying to survive, but like, they shouldn't be here in the first place.
I say the poisonous gas filling the chambers. That would it was all set for
Natural
everything.
selection.
Natural selection.
Let
They would've
nature
all-
take its course.
They would
like,
have all died. The ending would be good, and we'd all survive.
I mean, but this little girl's an but I'm a clone and they're clones, so I have to let them go.
Did she figure that out?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they did. Yeah, she figured it out.
Okay.
I would have punished her and
They
say,
told
go in
her,
the
I
cage.
Yeah,
Go
I
in
think
the
Owen
cage.
tells her like at the end of the movie.
Go in the cage with them.
Go sit in the corner and think about what you've done.
And the dinosaurs would be hurting you. They'd be
Like-
slowly gaining up on you.
Oh, death. Okay.
That's
This
would be
just
your
got
answer.
dark.
Oh, if it's like no, you're just like them. Go out with them.
That'd be your answer.
You're a clone.
If you want to
Yeah.
be with them, go ahead. Just don't
Actually,
let them free.
come to think of it, if we can bring dinosaurs back, imagine what we could do if we cloned people.
Oh boy.
I mean, we can
I
already
mean-
we can kind of clone dogs now, can't we?
We can clone
Yeah.
sheep.
Yeah.
Well, animals
I
and
didn't know that.
Sheep have been successfully cloned.
humans, like it's very separate process. And each individual animal
Who's
itself
to
is a
say
very
if
separate
you
process.
clone something that you're gonna clone its mind as well? You could just have a husk, a living husk.
Oh, you mean like brain dead?
Not necessarily brain dead, but like it probably wouldn't have the same thought process as we do.
Probably.
So it would probably
Would
just
it
be
be-
instinct based,
Would it be
which is why it
morally
works for
wrong?
animals.
Would it be morally wrong? It's like so you know how like our brains are like supercomputers, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there has been talk of downloading our mind and memory.
Which is weird.
What if we cloned it, but like there was like the animal instinct, but we put like downloaded our mind into that cloned body?
And say that we just kept recycling bodies.
Yes. Would that be morally wrong?
Part of me wants to say yes, but the
Or-
selfish that I am says, all right, let's do it. Can I
Yeah.
be less fat?
I'm assuming you can. So yeah.
I mean,
Because
What's my phone?
Oh, Rich, your
okay.
phone went off.
if I can get a clone and just swap to a new body, that'd be pretty cool.
Could you swap into the body of a dinosaur?
I think there's a movie
I
about
wouldn't.
this.
I
Is
would.
there?
I would not
I
want.
can't remember what it's called.
Give me the human body. I don't want any dinosaurs.
Man, I'll take a dinosaur body.
I've lived like this all my life.
Yeah.
I know how it works. I don't want to have to relearn an entirely different life.
I've
Like,
played Raptor on Conker's Bad Fur Day enough to know how this works.
Okay. You don't have a joystick to move yourself.
I can figure it out. I've got legs. He's got legs. It'll work.
I'm pretty sure if you can't be, you're just learning to be hunched over all the time. You're gonna be walking like a newborn deer every day.
I mean, your
I
body
mean,
your
same.
body is built to do that, so it wouldn't be uncomfortable.
No, it would be
You would-
natural.
but like with the memory, with the knowledge and memory you have now, you wouldn't.
you
it
have
wouldn't-
memory, but not muscle memory in the new
you-
body.
Exactly. You
Yeah.
wouldn't know how it works. You'd be like, "This is new."
You could
Yeah,
learn.
but I think after a little bit, you would get used to it.
But so you would totally just.
I'd
you'll-
totally do it.
Then what? You're a raptor now. No one's gonna be like, "Oh yeah, that's Hannah." You wouldn't even have the same speech. That's how you. Yeah.
Could you modify the raptor clone to be able to talk?
Not gonna
No,
know
it's
here.
vocal cords.
probably. Actually, probably we.
Maybe. But like
Maybe.
they
If
we're
have those
engineer- if
collars
we-
that you can put on cats that translate, so why can't we just make one for
Wait,
me?
that's the thing.
Yes.
We can know what cats are saying.
Yes. And they're
That-
not as mean as everyone thinks.
Makes it sound
Ding.
like
Okay,
you have
I'm
one.
gonna have to look this up now. I've read about and I've seen a lot of advances in sciences.
What-
But now having, shut up, phone.
Who is
But now
it?
having like
No one.
animals talk,
Would it be like this?
that's a little far fetched.
It's just cats.
Would it be like this? I am hungry. Feed me now. Something
That's
like
actually pretty close.
that. Is it really?
It's like a robot voice, probably. At least that's what I was thinking.
There's a white Persian in it. I forget what her name is, but like some of them have little accents and stuff. It's really cute. It's a video.
Okay.
me now.
Yeah, I'm sure the cat has an accent.
No, it's just like what's loaded onto the collar.
Why would we
you
do
can like
that?
choose?
Why would we do that?
Human.
You
Open.
So do they understand what we're saying?
I think certain
I'm not sure.
I mean, sometimes I think Gemma does, but yet sometimes she's probably just like meow, meow, meow,
Yeah,
meow.
she knows what Gemma is because that's what we call her.
That's, well, yeah.
So no joke.
How did we
okay,
get from
a
dinosaurs
name-
to cats?
What?
We got from dinosaurs to cats.
So we're
Back,
talking-
let's get back on the dinosaurs. This show gets derailed way too much.
Always.
So,
most radio
anything
shows
else
do
we can
though.
talk about? Anything we can spoil about Lost World? Is there anything worth talking about?
Okay.
The
Can we
fact
talk about the 180 that they pulled with Claire?
who's Claire? I forgot.
The mean aunt.
The redhead
yeah.
science lady.
The complete 180. They went from like absolutely hating Claire for the second movie to going, oh wait, people should actually like her because we're gonna put her with Owen and everyone's gonna be mad if she's awful.
She was
Oh,
a terrible.
wow.
I'm
She
still
was
don't like her.
awful in the first movie, but like I liked her better in the second movie. They like
I
completely.
still don't like her.
It was hard to believe she was supposed to be the same character.
Wow.
Yeah, she was kind of mean.
Save the dinosaurs. They tried to kill me. Like,
Like they
It was hard to believe she was the same character in the first movie and the second one.
save the dinosaurs. They're only doing what their instinct is, which just happens to be killing us.
Right.
And
okay,
eating.
first
Says
of all,
the woman who brought them back
nothing-
to make money off of them.
Nothing
Right.
would change if those dinosaurs left. I don't know what they're fighting for. The children can now see dinosaurs today. Well, what if they don't? Like us. We never saw them.
You made it too expensive for anyone to actually be able to go anyway.
Exactly.
We should
Yeah.
probably keep it that way so we don't die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good point.
I mean, here's the small amount of benefits you would get from having
Like-
dinosaurs now, and here's the long list of
Why dinosaurs don't
shouldn't.
exist?
why they shouldn't be brought back.
I'm sure PETA
did
had a field
exist.
day with
They
that.
did
But they did
Exist.
exist.
I'm
but
sure
they
PETA
don't
would have a
anymore.
field day. Well, now now we need to protect a new species.
PETA.
I want to
Yeah.
protect them.
Oh
Yeah,
God.
because they're actually good.
Oh, PETA.
PETA's awful.
They are.
I want to protect
I was
them
gonna
because
ask
they're
if I
trying
could
to
have a
kill
sip of
me.
that.
I don't
No.
protect killers.
Anyway,
PETA's gonna hear this,
Also,
and they're gonna be
just-
like emailing us like crazy.
just
PETA's
to,
awful.
Yeah.
They are.
Like
Just
killer
to end,
dinosaurs.
so if we're done with this, I just want to end on my favorite quote from the entire movie. When Chris is talking to Claire, listen, if I don't make it out of here, I just want you to know, you're the reason I came here.
True.
Same, buddy. I just want you to know it's your fault.
It's your fault. If I die, it's on
I
your shoulders.
lost it in the movie theater.
Oh, that was fantastic. It's like, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. You're
Oh,
saying everyone
actually, no,
sucks.
there's a few. I just remember
There's
one,
another question
there's a
I'm
few
waiting for you
things.
to ask.
What?
Is it okay? When the volcano erupts, you guys know when ash comes out of a volcano, it's like thousands of degrees.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Definitely.
So, fan theory time. This is actually Star Lord from another world that just so happens to be
Pretending to
dinosaur,
be human.
the dinosaur caretaker. This is Star Lord. That explains why he lived. Well, actually, no, it wouldn't explain.
It depends in what timeline as Star Lord.
Are you saying that at the end of the first movie, is Guardians of the Galaxy, when they said, what do you want to do, guys? Something good, something bad, something in the middle?" He went immediately from that to Jurassic World.
Yes.
No, he couldn't though because at that. No, never mind. Yeah, I'm thinking about the end of the second one. The end of the first one, yeah.
No. Well, actually, no. Even at the end of the second one, he wouldn't be immortal anymore. He
No,
kind
that's
of
what I'm
he kind of
saying.
blew up the only thing that made him immortal.
Yeah.
And that was the thing. I've seen people be like, "Well, why doesn't it? Like, why isn't he still immortal?" I think this was a question my mom actually had with me, and I'm like,
Well, yeah, it was only like
It was a link between
Actually,
him
yeah, it was
and
he
Ego.
only on that planet could he have
Wait.
like because it was a part of him.
I don't think it was only on that planet. He
Well, 'cause,
had it
like, that
all
was,
along,
like-
but he didn't know how to use it.
Why couldn't he make his own planet?
Well, he can't do that anymore.
Once Ego's
He'll-
dead, he can't.
Okay.
Well, I think he can only do it because like only on that planet where he could. It made him like stronger, like
You
Ego.
could basically do
But
anything.
he could hold an Infinity Stone without an issue, so it wasn't only in
No,
proximity.
no. He
Not
was-
an issue,
he-
but like he could hold it for way longer than anybody should.
Yeah, because
have.
when two aliens, a human and a raccoon, hold a stone, an infinite power stone.
3 aliens.
2.5.
I'll take it. 2.5.
Goat, what are you making?
Is that
A
tree?
volcano.
Oh.
Okay.
That looks like a tree.
That's a very straight up volcano.
It's not
I
a
don't-
very good one.
I don't think you know what volcanoes look like.
It'd be very skin.
That's a tree.
That's
That's a beaker.
you see those at the power plant.
Nuclear
Oh, is it? Okay, so it is a volcano.
But
Ha ha ha.
I
This is
live
a very
close to it,
bad
can
I
make
will
volcano.
that
never
joke.
I will never let Disney live that down.
What's that?
Because they had to throw the ending of Guardians 1. They had to throw in the power of friendship can help us defeat this infinite power stone.
No,
Like,
what
it
it
was-
was is Peter was just stupid, and everyone's like, we need to try.
Why didn't what's his name grab on with them? The villain?
Oh,
If he just held on, he would have lived too.
because he's a villain. He's like, ew, I don't want to touch these goodies.
But if it's for him to live, yeah, he would do it.
Ew, I don't want to touch them. They're good. They
Anyway,
might rub off.
so yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about.
Okay.
And you guys any more want to throw in for the? Oh,
I thought you were gonna be like, oh, did you guys see the ending credits thing? Because
oh yeah, let's.
I didn't see it.
In Jurassic World?
Yeah.
In the Fallen Kingdom.
Apparently there was one.
Yeah, there was. You
There
guys,
was end credits?
you guys left the movie theater,
Yeah.
and me and Mike stayed behind because I knew there'd be one.
I'm not sure if I saw it or not.
They are. They showed pterodactyls flying, and which I believe is Las Vegas.
End credits to Fallen Kingdom.
Yes, you see two pterodactyls fly on like this tower. It's like a metal tower, and then in the distance you see like flashing lights, like casino lights. I believe it's in Las Vegas.
Why did they have end credit scenes?
Are you sure it's
It was just that one scene.
Why would it be
But why
Paris?
did it have one?
Why?
The
Why?
tower.
What was the company that made it?
Oh.
I don't know, but why wouldn't they?
Well, because it wasn't a normal thing until Marvel made it. I
It
think.
wasn't a normal. It was normal.
To have
A lot
post-credit
of movies had post credit scenes. Yeah.
Ferris Bueller.
No, just move
Ferris
on.
Bueller had one. Yeah, that was when he pokes his head out. Were you still
Bueller.
down
Oh,
here?
that one.
Yeah.
Bueller.
Oh, that's
A
fair.
lot of movies had
That's
that.
fair.
It's just like
I didn't
they,
think about it.
people didn't really start talking about it more until
Until
the Marvel
Marvel.
movies.
All right, that's fair. So is there a post credit
Let's see.
scene to the first one then?
I don't remember. I'm sure there was.
I have to
Could
go back
always
and
look
watch
it
this
up.
Probably
now.
was.
You can always look it up.
Oh, that's fair.
Sure.
They could have just joined on the bandwagon.
What did you write?
I am blue.
I don't know. I don't think you know what blue looks like.
I am not a good artist.
I'm Groot. Noticed.
I'm Groot.
Yes.
Anyway, so
At least I
No,
tried.
That is what.
That's fair.
let's talk about
Groot.
what happened to Telltale Games.
Oh.
So I don't understand this.
I almost
Did they
cried.
just?
Okay, hold
I'm
on.
gonna
Whoa,
start
whoa,
crying.
whoa.
I almost cried.
Okay, so you know what Telltale Games is.
I got,
Marissa,
like,
do you know what Telltale
legitimately
Games
upset.
is? They are shutting down. I know no one wanted to hear it, but it's happening.
Oh boy.
So for all of you that don't know, you know the Walking Dead game, those point and clickers.
I see now.
It's not point. It's a story
not,
game.
not the point and clickers. I'm sorry. The
It's like
Graphic
a choose your
novel?
own adventure.
The graphic
it's a
novel
visual
game.
novel. That's what they're
Yeah.
called.
Oh,
Okay.
I
They're
didn't
called
know
visual
that.
novels.
That's upsetting. I didn't
like
know that.
you know Life
You
is
said-
Strange.
You were like, oh, I
It's
know
like-
what it is.
No,
oh, I didn't.
No,
know.
I didn't know. I
Life-
had seen it,
Life
but I
is
didn't know
Strange
what
is a
it
good
was.
Example.
Wolf Among Us.
Wolf Among Us. Well, we are no longer getting Wolf Among Us 2.
I'm sad.
No longer getting the Telltale Batman 3.
Are
Are
we
you-
getting at least the finish to The Walking Dead or
No, they're leaving it on a cliffhanger.
Ha!
Are you saying that we're not going to get a Poker Night 3?
No. And on top of that, what was the last one?
Let's see. We covered Wolf Among Us, Batman, Walking Dead,
I believe there was one oh no Guardians.
Borderlands.
No
and
Guardians.
Borderlands.
I think
yeah.
didn't Borderlands end?
There was an idea about
There's
there
no
being
more
another one.
Borderlands. Oh my god, that's.
No, Telltale.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, I was like, wait,
Tell-
no.
No, Borderlands 3 is still a thing.
Tales from the Borderlands is
Tales from the Borderlands,
from
yeah.
Yeah.
Tales
yeah.
from
Oh,
Borderlands.
poor Scooter.
Okay.
Bless you.
Jesus.
Shut up.
Thank you.
Hey, we've got
Could you be
somebody.
nice?
No.
Hello.
Oh, hey, from the chat, we have
Trevor 11.
Trevor 11. Hey, Trevor 11, how you
Hello.
doing?
Hello, friend.
Hello.
Welcome to the show.
How long have you been here?
They just said hello at like 3:42.
Hello.
So maybe you've been
Okay.
watching for a while.
Hello.
Have you been? How long have you been here? What's up, my fellow Lakelanders?
The sky.
This is another.
Probably
This
my
is
blood
another
pressure.
Lakeland.
Ceiling.
This is another Lakelander.
I've been here for 2 minutes. Like 2 minutes.
Hey. Welcome.
Welcome.
Cool.
What would you like us
We're
to
about
talk?
to make you cry about video games.
So yeah,
Yeah.
we're talking about the end of the Telltales.
Telltale.
Telltale.
I'm so sad. I found out at
Real
like
quick.
11 o'clock at night browsing Instagram, and I immediately text Peach, and I'm like, did you hear about this thing?
It was trending on Twitter, and I looked it up, and I was
It's a-
like, "Oh, okay."
She informed me that they'd have a lot of problems before in the way they
Oh, yeah,
treated
in
their
the
employees
company,
and everything.
yeah, in the company, the
So like it was coming, but it was just a shock to suddenly be like, yeah, we're done.
It's
because they weren't meeting all the quotas they wanted.
It's sad because they didn't really ever have a bad game. I don't think.
What
No.
it was is more people enjoyed watching other people play the games instead of buying them themselves and playing.
I
They didn't
really
have enough
wanted to play it.
sales.
True.
They had all the popularity they needed, but not the sales for it.
Right.
So that ended up they were losing more money than it was worth.
Yeah.
I guess
So
it-
like I've been like
That's a
thinking,
bummer.
like, so like yeah, ever since I heard this news, like they won't be coming out with games. Like I kept thinking to myself, is it even worth it buying a game now? Because if I know it's gonna end on a cliffhanger, I'll never get that end. Like I'm definitely still gonna get the Batman ones.
But like
I mean, it's
Half-Life
worth-
2.
I'm not
Okay,
sure.
any Valve
That's
game.
Valve.
Yeah.
Real quick, oh, just a side note. Any Valve game you think that's gonna come out is never. Valve is like, I guarantee you, if they said,
You mean
oh
Half-Life
yeah,
3?
There's no Half-Life 3.
No,
There's
I mean,
only
is
two.
that the one you're talking about?
Yeah.
Though? 'Cause
Half-Life 3.
Everyone knows Gabe can't count to 3.
Portal 1, Portal 2. Where's Portal 3, Gabe? Come on, give us the good
I've heard
stuff.
rumors, but everyone's heard rumors.
Right.
They are never gonna make a game. They're done.
They're never gonna make.
They
it.
made episode.
They'll make a new game.
They made
They'll make a
Half-
sequel, and then that's done.
They
Yeah.
made Half-Life 2, Episode 1, Episode 2, no Episode 3.
Because I remember
There's no 3A.
who's the creator that did the Half-Life series?
Is it Gaben?
I'm not sure.
Well, he made a point saying for everyone that keeps saying Half-Life 3 confirmed, he's gonna wait a year. So you know,
So it's
we're
never
never
coming
getting
out.
It's
it.
gonna be like 1,000 years before more.
Because I remember even 3 years later, people were making those jokes,
Half-Life confirmed. It's like,
and you just added on to that.
Half-Life 3 confirmed.
3 more years have been added during the show, at least.
I think it's never gonna come
but whenever
back.
okay, so Peach and I were talking about the whole Telltale thing because we're both big Wolf Among Us fans, more so like Bigby and Buffkin fans, and Colin. We're fans of them.
Also,
And,
for those of you who don't know, those are characters of The Wolf Among Us.
Thank you. But okay, so you were talking about cliffhangers. The Wolf Among Us, if you've played the game, I guess spoilers if you haven't. Not really, but like it doesn't really end on a cliffhanger.
Does it end with like it can be like possible sequels?
It's open. It ends open, but it's not on a cliffhanger.
So it does end.
It ends.
Okay.
Theoretically, it ends. It ends openly though, so it could have been added on to. That's why everyone was excited. And then if you've
Alright.
read the Fables or the Wolf Among Us comics, that's where the cliffhangers come in. The comics have cliffhangers,
Makes
and
sense.
it's really crazy. So like the one I lent you, you didn't get to read to the end, but there's a big cliffhanger in the end of the first volume, and it's insane.
No, you don't have to.
Are you guys leaving?
I'm leaving, but I gotta go.
Oh,
And
oh, Marissa, if you want to stay, we're still.
Yeah, it ends at 4, so.
Okay, goodbye,
Bye,
go.
go.
Goodbye, go.
But then
Bye.
So we were talking about then, like we were honestly just more upset there weren't gonna be more voice lines from like our favorite characters. I like Adam Harrington, Bigby's voice actor. So we were talking about this. She's like, "Oh, I wonder how he's reacting to it being canceled." She went on his Twitter and we almost cried because he didn't know. He found out suddenly. He's like, "I just heard that like my whole Wolf Among Us family just lost their jobs." He's like, "I had." What? And like it was really sweet, and we're both sitting there crying because oh my, this poor man.
Is Life is Strange? Was Telltale a part of that or no?
That's Square Enix, isn't it?
Was it Square Enix?
I don't know.
Yeah.
No,
Oh.
wasn't there like a German indie?
Oh.
think
I
it was
don't
a German
know.
indie game.
Oh, your mom's on.
Oh, welcome. Thank you for joining us for the last 12 minutes.
You're late.
Very late.
Very late.
Bless you.
Shut up,
Be nice.
Thank you. Sorry, I keep sneezing.
You're right.
Yeah.
both y'all. Shut up.
Karma.
Yeah.
So upset.
As long as
Upset
they
about
don't
it.
say, well, as long as they don't say a word, Marissa's gonna stop.
Talking to the mic, the audio cut out for a bit.
She's listed, I'm at work and I'm busy. It's okay.
You can
Yeah, it's
you can
published by
open up
Square
a new
Enix.
tab and listen.
Understandable.
We are all here. We're waiting for you.
Yeah,
Bless
you
you.
missed our whole conversation about Jurassic World.
Dinosaurs.
So, what I'd like to see? Do we all know about? Have you guys heard of Amalgam Comics?
Heard of it.
Yes,
You've
we
heard of-
talked about it.
Yes, that was when DC and Marvel came together and they did a literal crossover combining heroes. How they had Batman and Wolverine become Darkclaw. They had Spider-Man and Robin become Spider-Boy.
Whatever.
Yes, Spike, you did
Yep.
miss the Jurassic World topic.
I sang and everything.
Well, okay. The reason you good?
Okay, we get it. Shut up.
All right. Well, the reason I bring this up is because DC helped support I believe Vertigo. They help
I like
support
Vertigo.
Vertigo. They are a side. They're not DC official, but
They're
they
a side
are.
quest.
They're a part of DC, just not officially in the comic realm.
Yeah.
I would love to see Vertigo and Marvel do a crossover because I just want to see Big B and Wolverine just sit down at a bar and then throw in
Just
the
be
Punisher.
salty.
Just to throw in the Punisher because
All of them just sitting there angry, sipping their whiskey.
I would love to see that.
Yeah, I would too, actually.
Or how about
The two angry short guys.
it has
They're so
to,
small.
It has to be specifically the true Wolverine, the little short hairy Canadian man.
Itty bitty. Big B and Wolverine are tiny, and they would fight each other, and it'd be
Well,
so
Big
funny.
B's not tiny. He's
He's 5'8".
that's tall.
For a guy, it's not necessarily.
Not
though.
for a guy.
It's
no.
like 2 inches below me.
For a girl, it is, but not for a guy.
That's 2 inches below me. Like Wolverine, he's like I want to say he's like 5'1". Well, he's like on top of that, he's like hunched over all the time.
But if you look at him in comparison to
Like,
the characters around him in the comic books, though, and you're like, wow, everyone, like all of the Fables are really small. They're like all really
I don't know,
small,
and,
and then there's
for a Wolfman,
there's Beast.
come on, that's like not short.
What does that even mean? He's an 8-foot tall wolf.
He's 8 foot tall.
Yes.
Oh well, then for a human, it's not short. 5'8" is not short.
The 5'8" is short.
It is not.
If you're as tall as me, you're 5'11", not 5'9". No, 10.
I'm
bad at math.
5'10". I believe.
I thought you
Last
said you
time
were
I-
6.
No, I'm 5'6".
No,
Since
no.
when?
I thought you said you were 6 foot, not 5'6". Amy's 5'6".
I'm not 5'12".
And I'm the itty bitty, and then I'm the itty bitty 5'3". So I'm fun size.
Like Wolverine's a bit shorter than you, I believe.
We've all been fired.
Ah.
I don't know who put that. It was either Jeremiah or Tim.
Well,
Tim.
It's Tim. It's most likely Tim.
Probably.
well, guys, it's been great working with you.
All right, canceled already.
You can't fire me.
I quit.
I run this show.
Yeah,
I really do.
but
You
Tim,
don't run the station, though.
Yeah, you don't run the station.
Well, they can try and stop me. Wait, actually, no, they can. Their computer's connected.
Ah.
Shuts everything
Well,
off.
then I'm going to go out talking.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Anyway.
It's empty. I don't know why I sprung for it. Anyway, I would love to see Vertigo crossover with Marvel, just to see that happen.
Yeah, that would be great. What?
They're big.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
What?
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
What is this?
What?
We've been hijacked.
I'm not surprised.
I like it.
Thanks, guys. Thanks a lot.
You know who it
show
is.
Gets
It's
derailed.
Tim.
This show gets derailed enough. I don't need you guys messing it more
No,
up.
do it. Do it. It's entertaining.
We're not waiting for them. We're gonna keep on topic.
Uh-huh.
Hold
Until
on.
they do the sound
Hold on,
effect
wait.
again.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Where are you going? Put your tag back in your pants.
Yeah, it's Tim. Jeremiah's not back there.
Who do you think?
Hey, it could have been either or.
Could have been Jeremiah.
For all we know, it could have been Jesse. But
Anyway.
you know, I could fire you, but it.
Oh, chatty chat.
Oh, there's more to the chat.
What to say? I can't read
No
it.
ball complete.
I can't read.
I could fire it, but it won't mean anything.
True.
Nope, it's all complete.
Let's talk
Okay.
about something cool.
I'm gonna get. Let's go back on that comic topic.
Yes.
Another thing I'd love to see is just the. What's his? I can't remember his name.
What's he look like?
He's the one from the Netflix series Iron Fist.
Mm.
I would love to see Iron Fist like cross over with the. Like my friend had this idea. Like, what if Iron Fist was in Mortal Kombat?
Huh.
Oh.
That'd be interesting, I think.
I mean, he already looks like he belongs there.
Yeah, like I guess any martial artist crossing over would make sense.
It would work. Oh, we got another comment.
Buffy versus Blade.
Buffy versus. We already went over this.
We had this argument last week.
True.
I think Buffy would.
Buffy
oh, no.
would win.
Maybe because she has like mad super strength. Either her strength would like
She's got
she's
the
way
power
stronger.
of the Hellmouth.
What about her speed factor? Because like Blades, he's like super fast.
That's fair.
When he goes vampire form, he's super fast, and his durability goes way up. Would like swinging swords, like she can still be like cut, like her skin can still be
Hack and
pierced.
slash.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's pretty fast with a blade.
that's fair.
Now that I think about
Ha.
it, one.
Ah, I see.
Ah.
I fell into my own joke.
Ha ha ha. Ha ha. Ha ha ha.
Oh, did you see the? Let's talk about this. Nightwing versus
I didn't see it yet.
Daredevil.
I still think it's some bull. Daredevil should win.
Because you're a Daredevil fan, girl.
That's true. That's true. But like, it's kind of cheap then the way he won though.
Well, like most likely he would win.
Mm.
For those of you who don't know, Daredevil has super senses. He can use like sonar like a bat.
It's not even like all senses.
Oh, okay. So, Professor Dumbledore versus Gandalf. Gandalf would destroy Dumbledore. Okay,
Ollie's gotta
I'd
pull
give you that.
You
You got
shall
a
not
solid
pass.
point.
he's got over 200 years of battle experience.
When's the last time you've seen
Dumbledore
Dumbledore
is-
actually fight instead of sending someone to fight for him?
The last time we see Dumbledore in the
Dumbledore.
in the
Dumbledore.
flesh, he was
Dumbledore.
sick with the what was he sick with?
Poison. He got poisoned.
Was he poisoned?
He was poisoned and then he
I thought he grew ill with something.
No, because he got poisoned and then
Well, it doesn't matter because either
What
way,
was it?
even if Dumbledore landed like a killing blow to Gandalf, he was the curse from the ring. Okay. Even if
On Dumbledore?
not
yeah,
Dumbledore. Curse from the Ring.
On Dumbledore.
No, not Dumbledore.
No.
well,
'Cause he
remember
was-
he was with Snape.
Yeah, he was
He
the
was with Snape, and Snape's like, "You only have this long to live," and then he said, "Well, fine, you must be the one to kill me," and that's what the
and then Draco
the-
kills him.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
what
what
curse
happened.
from the ring though?
Oh wait, wasn't that when he was drinking the water to get the ring, the
Oh,
Horcrux?
yeah. See, it's
Well,
the
even
poison.
on top of that, he was already injured.
Yeah.
Now, even if we were to take
What
him,
book was that? Because I read the
That's
books
6.
after them. That might have been the one
That's
that. Okay,
6.
so
he
I
got
read,
sick from putting on the ring. Yeah. I never read. I
Oh.
never read the books. Also,
I
by
read-
the way. So
I've only seen
read-
the movies.
Goblet of Fire, and then
Hashtag
it
not a true
erased the
fan.
movie from my mind. So like I can't remember anything from the book or the movie now, and I'm like, just like an empty spot in my mind, and I'm like,
well, nonetheless, as I was saying before, even if he could land a killing blow, Gandalf is tied to Middle Earth. That's why he came back as Gandalf the White. Yeah, you could. He'll come back, and he'll finish him off. And this is a guy with years and years of experience. And like I know I've actually asked someone this before, and they said, well, there's that strong theory that Dumbledore is deaf. Like from the
Oh,
from the
I've heard
fable.
of that theory.
Here's one thing: death can get sick from water. Does that
Oh,
really like death can get sick from drinking cursed water?
Have
I
you-
think Gandalf and his staff can take care of that.
Have you guys?
Death couldn't capture Gandalf. Neither can Dumbledore. And that's my verdict.
Okay, hey, have you guys seen the new trailer, the final trailer for the second Fantastic Beasts?
I haven't seen the final trailer.
No, I've seen
so good.
the first one, and I'm like, I still need to just
Young
the
Dumbledore.
urge is to protect Newt, the poor Noodle. Like
Poor Noodle.
he just wants to do good in the world.
Yeah, your mom's like, yes. My sister showed it to me on Tuesday, and I'm like, I cannot wait for this movie. It is gonna be so much fun.
Here's a safe
love
house.
it.
What would I need a safe
I
house for?
I like that we're getting a young Dumbledore.
like in which that I am Newt. Poor thing.
Yeah. But it's still kind of weird seeing Johnny Depp in the movie, though. Cause
I like it.
It's interesting, but they
He
make
looks
him
good
look.
as Grindelwald.
He does, but they make him look so sickly.
Well,
That's-
because
you
he's
know,
like
the
he's an
point.
old guy in the
Yeah.
he's like really old
He's like,
in
so,
the
like,
in the
He looks
story.
good, though.
yeah.
Like for his age.
I like it. It's they just okay.
Johnny
let's-
Depp is a
let's
good
be
looking
honest.
man for
They looked
50s.
they looked at his movie from Mordecai and they just made his hair white.
Wait,
just
yeah,
dyed his hair
that's
white.
basically all they did. And he's skinnier.
And so as far as bad as a movie as Mordecai was, I still loved it.
Haven't seen it.
I haven't
It's
either.
4:00.
Okay, well we gotta wrap this up now. To Spike, to the Lake Effect radio station itself, and to Trevor.
Shout
We
out.
will see you guys next week. And next week,
Thanks, Trevor.
we are going to be trying something a little different.
Hashtag
And
I am
on-
John.
Till then, this is Matthew the J-Man Jarvis.
Momo.
Jakarva.
Fox.
This is,
Oh, Fox.
Oh,
And-
Fox.
and we will see you guys later.
Bye.
See you all in the next live stream.
Bye. We'll see y'all.